What is up, guys? It is finally that time. We are going to showcase our boy Nappa and Vegeta. So first of all, I have to say before we even begin, I absolutely adore this unit. I've used them, just regularly going through Dokkan events, in Legendary Goku event, Infinite Dragon Ball history, and I have to say that I really enjoy this unit. I think this unit is absolutely wonderful. Again, I know for some people this unit is not a unit that they really see as being a top tier unit. I personally disagree. I think that this is easily a top tier unit in Dokkan, and if you do have them, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So anyways, let's just hop right in. Let's get on with the showcase. This is LR, Nappa, and Vegeta. Alright guys, so this is probably the most frustrating part of showcases in the world. LR, Nappa, and Vegeta decided to show up on turn 7. And unfortunately for me, we've already blasted through part of this event just trying to get these guys on one rotation. But this is actually one of the rotations that I wanted. Unfortunately, we will not have Cooler's Terrifying Conquerors buff because, again, Cooler against one enemy buffs Transformation Boost, which Nappa and Vegeta don't have because they're not on that category. Again, if there's 2 or more enemies, they buff Terrifying Conquerors 50% to attack and defense. We don't have that active because it's only one enemy. But we do have AGL Turles on rotation, who does give 40% attack, and their starting defense is 87k, which, again, I know to some people that might be like, that's not the greatest, that's not the highest amount of defense, but do remember that they do greatly raise it on their 18 key super attack, and then on their 12 key, they do raise it. And then they also have this active skill. Now basically what this active skill does, it's a 1-turn active skill that Nappa gets on turn 3 guaranteed every single time. And on turn 3, like I said before, he gets the active skill, and it basically is a guaranteed dodge. The only drawback is it kills his defense by 50%, and because it's an active skill based attack, it'll not attack, but active skill based, like debuff. It does severely cut his defense, but we're not going to use it just because, again, I want to get an attack stat with them at full 18 key, or close, that's basically 18 key. I want to get an attack stat from them at 18 key, and then, when we're on another team, we'll use their active skill so you guys can kind of see the before and after difference. So there they were, 2.4 million. Again, not the craziest amount of defense, but again, this unit is not necessarily built for attack. And I think that's partly the reason why people really dislike this unit, is because, again, they're not necessarily built to attack. This unit is more built to be somewhat of a defensive tank, which I think they do extremely well. I mean, number 1 is their active skill, I think is the most obvious thing. Turn 3 Super Battle Road, I don't think that's going to be an uncommon thing to see, unless you're, Truth, Nolar, Nano, who's got like almost every single unit rainbowed, and, then, yeah, it's obviously going to be super hard to, maybe get to that point in turn 3, but for those of us who don't have every single unit rainbowed, and have to go through Extreme Super Battle Road with a little bit more rotations and with a little bit more thought process in it, we're probably going to get to turn 3, and I think that's when their ability to do things like dodge, for example, right here, is going to come in handy, which we are going to do. So we do have Demon Goddess Toa on rotation. She's giving 30% attack and defense, and there they are at 100k. So again, if they get another 18 key super attack, they're going to be at 150k, and I went ahead and I used this active skill, which, by the way, I love the animation as well, with Vegeta yelling, "Hey, Nappa, get out of the way." Okay, so we're almost going to be at full 24 key there, and yep, let's see what it does to their attack, because before they were at around maybe 19-20 key, and they were at 2.4. Oh, never mind, they're still at 2.6. Okay. So even though their attack was decreased by 50%, they still put up over 2 million. That's actually pretty good. And that is actually super surprising. What the heck? Wow, they actually put up 2 points. I am at a loss for words. I thought that they would be at around maybe 1 million. Because again, mine's only at 55%. Well, I mean, that could be because of Demon Goddess Toa for sure, but still. Wow. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, they shouldn't have put up a number that big. I think I may have... I mean, I don't know if I messed something up, but that seems a little out of place. Well, I mean, anyways, let's not... I'm just not gonna think about that anymore. Hopefully we take damage here, so then we can get Vegeta to come out. Okay, good. Damn it, Raditz. God. That was the one person I wanted them to hit, because I knew that Raditz would take damage. And then... God, the friend coolers just... Stop supering! Stop supering, please. And of course, so... You know what? This game is just screwing me. First, Vegeta dodges. Not Vegeta. God, I can't even speak today. Wow, what a great start to a showcase. Raditz dodges. We can't get Vegeta to come out, because again, turn 4, under 50% HP, Vegeta can come out. Turles decides to transform. I mean, we are getting decent linkage right here. I'll give him that. And we do have the Saiyan Saga Vegeta right here. And again, their links are pretty low. I didn't go ahead and grind their links up a little bit, just because again, I wanted to keep this to be a pretty realistic showcase. So, yep. Raditz dodges. Turles transforms. What a great way to start the video. So, we're gonna use a couple of key up items. I do want to actually, you know what? Let's do their 12 key super attack. Let's get that animation right in, because all I've done is I've shown their 18 key super, which greatly raises their defense. Their 12 key raises it, so that's a 30% buff instead of 50% buff. And then again, their 12 keys also in AoE, where Nappa just goes Giant Storm, boom, AoE. That's usually the super attack that people use when doing Super Battle Road runs. Just because, again, like I said, it's an AoE, it still raises their defense, but personally for me, I would say go for the 18 key, just so you could get that extra defense. Actually, if we can survive another rotation, we can get Vegeta out here. Yeah, because that's more than enough damage. But the issue is, can Vegeta survive? Okay. Please survive, Vegeta. Let's play this out. Hopefully we can get, like I said before, Vegeta to come out. We can get that active skill. And please, Cooler, for the love of frick, don't crit. Don't crit. Thank you. Raditz, don't crit. Actually, you know what? I think this is game. Please don't crit, Demon Goddess Toa. No, she's still gonna kill him. That's 1 million. Well, I mean, we were close. Yeah, damn it. So, anyways, let's move on to our next team. Hopefully, we can get Vegeta to come out there, and hopefully, you know, this game doesn't decide to screw me over like that. So, we're gonna head on over to our next team. I'm gonna try to showcase them on their own team, the Inhuman Deeds category. But that's only if for somehow I can find a friend Nappa and Vegeta, which there are absolutely none of. Hopefully I can find one. If I can, we'll showcase them on their team. If not, we're gonna have to showcase them on their other team, which is the Pure Saiyans team, which they only have 3, is Terrifying Conquerors, Inhuman Deeds, and then Pure Saiyans. Okay, so I actually was able to find a friend Nappa and Vegeta, and this friend is at 69%. So their starting defense is 87k. Now I want you guys to remember this. We are on only a 130% led team. Last team, Cooler's team, is 170, but I think it's 170 to attack and HP and only 130 to defense. So our defense is relatively the same. Over there, they're at 87k, like I said before. Let's go ahead. Let's give them the 18 key super attack. I did bring Baby along. There were other units that I could have brought, but I decided to bring Baby just because why not? This Inhuman Deeds category does need a little bit of help. There's not a whole lot of options that you can run, especially when it comes to, you know, support type units. There's not a whole lot of them on the team, which is, I guess, my only complaint about the team in general. Like, if they give us, like, maybe a new Frieza that maybe buffs Inhuman Deeds, like, they could give us a Lord Slug that buffs Inhuman Deeds. You know, there's a lot of new and cool ideas that they could do for this category to really flush it out. Like, they could give us a Nappa, you know, yeah, like a new Nappa that buffs both Inhuman Deeds, and he also buffs, you know, maybe Dragon Ball Seekers, because, you know, there's a lot of things missing from this category. Because if we take a look at it, the only, you know, support type unit that I really have on the team is this AGL Rosé, who gives 3 ki and 30% attack. So essentially, he's basically Turles, except Turles gives 2 ki and 40% attack. You know, this Rosé gives 3 ki, 30% attack. So there we are at full 18 ki. So pretty good rotation. We're going to have Saiyan Warrior Race over 9,000 and Shattering the Limit. Their links, again, is also probably another reason why they're so wonky, and some people might call them bad. Like, if they had given them maybe Saiyan Lineage instead of over 9,000, that would have worked much better for them. Because, again, you could have linked them up with this one. And actually, he doesn't even have Saiyan Lineage. I mean, if they gave him Saiyan Pride, that would have been much better. Instead of Berserker, which you need to be under like 50% HP or something like that to activate. So we're going to give them the 18 ki once more. They're at 73k. So again, they're going to greatly raise it, which should put them at around, I want to say maybe 110k defense, around there. So, you know, they're not going to take damage. And there they are at 1.9. So again, their attack is significantly lower than they were on Cooler's team, both because of the leader skill being only 130%, and also we don't have, you know, a lot of support on rotation other than Rosé, who again is literally the only support type unit that I have on this team. So hopefully we get hit pretty hard here, so that next rotation we can get Vegeta to come out. Because again, next rotation is going to have the friend Nappa and Vegeta. I could pop their active skill, you know, which allows them to, which allows Nappa to dodge, but I do want them to take damage. So if they could take damage, that would be great, because then we could have Vegeta come out, and then once Vegeta comes out, I would say that this unit improves significantly. The only issue is we are going to be lacking some part of Vegeta's passive. Okay, so we are going to get supered, so for sure we're going to get Vegeta out. Yeah, 75k, that should put us under 50% HP. And then Baby's not going to be able to finish him off, and neither is Goku Black. I mean, Goku Black could finish him off if he double supers and double crits, but I don't think he'll do that. Can he? Actually, no, he did it. Nice. So let's go ahead and let's play their active skill. And let's get Vegeta out here. Wait, no, never mind. Damn it. Wrong one. Yeah, this is turn 4. Are we not under 50% HP? No, we're not. Damn. Okay, so we're really not under 50% HP. That is the wrong active skill. And I just remember that they don't have an active skill when they transform. They just immediately transform. Yeah, so 500k. So that just goes to show, when they cut their attack in half with that active skill, they really do cut their attack in half. Yeah, they were under... Yeah, they were just barely over 500k. Okay, if this Goku Black does not crit, or please don't crit. Damn. Are we going to be able to transform now? No, we're not. Okay, so we're still missing just a little bit of HP left, so let's not get any type orbs to heal. And then hopefully we do get hit, but not too hard. Also, there they are at 1.36, 69%. Let's not get hit too hard. Ooh, double super, double raising on their defense, which is another good thing about them being AGL, especially if you have them at 55%. They do have that little chance of dodging, not dodging, but of doing an additional. So again, Baby's not going to get hit hard at all. The only unit that I think will get hit pretty hard is going to be Rose. Because again, Rose, I don't have anything put into him in the hidden potential system, so he should get hit pretty hard. Okay, yes, finally, now we can get the transformation off. This is easily one of my transformations in the game. I mean, I consider it a transformation, but it's really not. It's an exchange. But the face that Nappa makes when Vegeta kills him is so hilarious. So there we go. We have Vegeta out here on the battlefield, and he's at 80k defense. Now, Vegeta would have more defense. Again, we have most of his passive active. He gets that 100% attack and defense. He gets an extra 3 ki and 18% attack and defense when facing one enemy. But we don't have the other part of his passive where he gets another 18% attack and defense when attacking a super class enemy. So because we're fighting Cooler, he's extreme class, we don't have that other part of his passive active. But when he has full 24 ki, like we have right here, he is super effective against all types. And then again, on his 18 ki to 24 ki, he also greatly raises his defense. So he was at 80k there. He's going to be at 120k after he supers. And he's also going to be super effective against all types. So let's see what he puts up. So 2.2 super effective against all types. That is actually around a 3 million attack stat. Again, that animation looks really, really good. Is partly another reason why I absolutely love this unit. They look absolutely amazing when they super. And you know what? Let's float off Nappa and Vegeta. If I can get them on a rotation with the transformed LR, which is mine, then we could actually see him put up some pretty good damage. Because again, hopefully they have some links together that they can share. And please don't kill Cooler immediately. Okay, so Baby's under a million there, so he will not. Yep, barely took off 1 health bar, so we should be going. We should be good, we should be good. Okay, so that is unfortunate. Because defense, when it comes to this team, is not their, not their highest, it's not the highest strength that they got. Oh, but pretty good damage from Nappa there. Nice, we're going to have the support type ability here. Ooh, we're actually getting a lot of links. But I don't want to die. So, okay, so what other link are we getting from Rose? I think it's Prodigies? No, we're actually not getting anything. Okay. So then let's do this. We are getting a 30% attack buff as well. I need to remember that. Because again, Rose is on rotation. And why not? Let's just give Rose an attack. And let's see how well both Vegeta tanks as well as how much damage he's going to dish out. So there he is at 2.5 now. Again, super effective against all types, which again doesn't really matter all that much because he's fighting an STR enemy. But again, pretty good. Pretty good damage, again, being on an only 130% lead team. Again, never forget that this is only a 130% lead team. Again, if we had gotten him on Cooler's team, he would have put up much better numbers. And so, yeah, there was Nappa and Vegeta on their own category in Human Deeds. Now let's take a look at them on Pure Saiyans. Alright guys, so we are here on our final team, the Pure Saiyans team, of course led by Transforming Vegeta. So there they are at 80k defense. Again, there's no defensive support. This is them and just their raw defense. So let's go ahead and let's give them the 18 ki super. Of course, we are going to see an increase in terms of damage when we are over here on the Pure Saiyans team. Because again, this is a 150% lead team. So there they are at 2.1 million. Pretty solid numbers being put up right here. Hopefully we can of course try to get Vegeta out here. Again, this is a super class based enemy, so he is going to have all of his passive active. The only thing is we need to get him that 24 ki if we want him to be super effective against all types. Okay, so we did finish Goku off there. And okay, Vegeta's gonna transform. Let's see if we can float off a couple of units. We're gonna float off Broly and Paragus. I do want them with Nappa and Vegeta, because again, they're a pure Saiyan support type unit of 40%. I believe it is just attack, because I don't really use this unit all too much. Oh, so they're 2 key 40% attack and defense. Alright. And you know what? Why not give them a super attack? I almost never use them, and they do get a huge 130% attack buff when attacking a pure Saiyan's unit. So I actually am a little curious to see what kind of damage they can put up. Like I said before, I never really use this unit. Okay, so just under a million. Again, they're only at 55%, so didn't really expect a whole lot. And, oh good, so we are going to get supered. This should knock us under 50% HP now. And then Vegeta should come out next rotation, and he does. Nice. This is actually going really smoothly for us. Usually I have to really work for it, like on their own team in Human Steeds, and boom. Nappa just gets destroyed, and Vegeta comes out. Alright. And we have a really good rotation here. Holy cow. So we have everything active except for Legendary Power. And he's at 89k defense. He's going to greatly raise it. So, doing the math, which I don't want to, that actually should come out around 125k defense. So let's give them that. And then again, we're going to be able to get him to 24 key. That should be super effective against all types. Hopefully he actually additional so we can get his 12 key in here as well. His 12 key super attack actually looks really, really good. But you almost never get to see it because, again, he actually does give himself quite a lot of key in his passive. So 3.4 million super effective against all types. Putting the math together, that should be... that is actually almost a 5 million attack stat if we were to, you know, include the super effective against all types. So really, really good showcase from them. So... okay, so then we're going to have that extra 40% attacking defense and 2 key from Broly and Paragus next turn. And let's not get a super with Majin Vegeta, because Majin Vegeta, even though mine's only at 69%, he actually can still hit like a freight train. I've actually seen him do so. Like, even on his just regular 12 key, like he'll hit like maybe 3 million attack stats. So again, you know, if I link level update him, which is actually not a bad idea, you know, he could actually put up some really, really good numbers. Alright. Now, what is his defense? It is over 100k. Okay. So, over 100k with that. Oh, boy. So, we're not going to be able to get that 12 key. I mean, if we do that, we are. And that still keeps his defense at 100k, but I don't want them to take all those hits right there. You know what? We're just going to have to do this, and then hopefully we can survive till next rotation when they're on once more. And then what do we have active? Everything except... what is it? Legendary Power. Of course, that link can only be activated with an LR. Hopefully they give us like maybe an LR Grade 8 Vegeta. I think that would be an amazing idea for a Dokkan Fest. You know, LR Grade 8 Vegeta and then LR, you know, transforming Kaioken Goku. And of course they get supered. Well, that's not good. The one unit I want them to super, which is Vegeta, to showcase off his defense. But no. They decide to super the one unit that will absolutely... oh, frick. He actually... okay, Vegeta almost one-turned this Goku. And this Vegeta actually has nothing in him, and he's almost at 843,000. And I put absolutely nothing into that Vegeta. And you know what? Let's give Majin Vegeta his exactly a 17-key super attack so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to survive till next rotation, so might as well give this to Majin Vegeta. It's still a phenomenal unit, and there he is at, yeah, 3 million, like I said. This Majin Vegeta can still hit super hard. And there he goes. He finishes it. Let's go, boys. So, there you go, guys. Let's now head on. Ooh, let's actually show these link level updates. Okay, so we only got them for Paragus and Broly, but let's go ahead and let's head on over to the breakdown portion of the video. Okay, so again, this was LR Nappa and Vegeta. So again, overall, I think they're an absolutely phenomenal unit. If you do have them, they are absolutely worth you pouring in resources, Kais, training items into them. I think that they're really, really good, and I think this showcase hopefully helped you guys kind of understand why I really enjoy this unit. So they lead in human deeds 4 key, 130%. So again, even though their team may not be the best, they are not really going to struggle for key, because LR Nappa and Vegeta, if you can find a friend, again, you're going to start each rotation with 8 key. And then they're also extreme AGL 4 key, 100% to stats. So again, in Dokkan Battlefield, that's going to be very, very helpful, especially if your AGL team really struggles for key. Their super attack 12 key Giant Storm raises attack and defense by 30% and causes colossal damage to enemies. And then Ultra Super Attack Bomber DX greatly raises attack and defense by 50% and then causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Again, their 12 key is an AoE, it attacks all enemies, while their 18 key is a single target hit. Now they have an active skill which is called Watch Out Nappa, can be activated from the 3rd turn once only. So it is basically a guaranteed dodge, and then the only drawback is it kills your defense by 50%, which is an active skill debuff, so it is going to greatly impact it, even more than say a passive attack debuff. So their passive is Elite Warrior of the Nobility, 78% attack and defense. They get 5 key when HP is 78% or more, and an additional 78% attack within the same turn after evading an attack, including super attack, which we did not get in this showcase, but I think that's actually the reason why when we use this active skill on Cooler's team, he hit a 2.6 million attack stat, is because again, then he got that attack buff because he dodged an attack before he got hit. Even though his attack was lowered, he then got an attack buff from his passive. And then he gets an additional attack and defense plus 7,800 at the start of turn per existing enemy. Exchanges with Vegeta when conditions are met. Again, that ability is more so attributed to things like World Tournament, which again, because I now finally have them, I am for sure going to be running these guys on the World Tournament team, because again, no one runs these guys. There's no really good tech enemies that you can fight in World Tournament, so these guys are going to be absolutely unstoppable. So that was LR Vegeta and Nappa. No equips on them, and again, their links are actually, most of them are decent, like in Saiyan Warrior Race is good, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power, of course, because they're an LR. But again, things like over 9,000 and Berserker should be absolutely removed. I personally think they should have put Big Bad Bosses on them. That would have made this unit an absolute beast of a unit. And then once they exchange into Vegeta, Vegeta is an absolute powerhouse, and he gets 3 key and 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. He recovers 58% HP, and then he gets an extra 3 key, 18% attack and defense when facing one enemy, and if it's a super class enemy, another 3 key and 18% attack and defense, and then he's super effective against all types when his key is at 24. And again, you guys saw that it was not hard to get that 24 key super attack, because Vegeta gives himself so much key from his passive, and then you add on the fact if you're running him on Inhuman Deeds, he's already going to have 8 key, and then with all that key from his passive, he's just going to start out basically with an 18 key super attack. So overall, I think this unit is absolutely, phenomenal, super good. Again, their damage really isn't the best, but again, once Vegeta comes out, get out of the way. He's super effective against all types. He's at a 3 million attack stat, which is actually like a 4 or 5 million attack stat because he's super effective against all types. And, I actually really, really love this unit. So there you go, guys. That is going to do it for today's video. If you guys found this really helpful, please go down there, hit the subscribe button, join my channel today. Again, it would greatly help, like I said, my channel if you guys went down there and subscribed and showed me some support. And I'll see you guys next time.